to the Loading Up Podcast. Yeah.
Welcome back to the Loading Up Podcast. I am your host, Producer Jay, along with both of my co-hosts, Brother Zay.
Yo.
And Brother Tay.
And we're all just entertainers. What's up?
What's up, guys? Before we get into all the stuff we got going on this week, just want to remind you that if you're listening to us on a podcasting app, you can rate us and share us and do all that nice stuff. If you are watching us on YouTube, you can like, comment, and subscribe. It'll definitely help us out. If you look in the description, you can see our sponsors, W Energy and NordVPN. You can save some money off of subscriptions and products from them. And if you help them, they'll help us, and we'll thank them and we'll thank you. Without further ado, Brother Tay, what have you been playing?
Other than TFT, because it's the final week before there's a new set and I have to restart everything again.
That's not good.
I actually was on Steam and I played the game of Plumble Party for a bit. So that was fun.
Plumble Party?
Pumble Party. Pumble.
Pumble Party.
Have you never heard of Pumble Party?
No.
It is Mario Party, but violent. No, not violent. It's Mario Party, but gory. So, like, you can do everything and all stuff. And then they're like, hey, you want to steal this person's coins or hurt them? Here's a shotgun.
Oh.
Yeah. So
It's actually got good reviews.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
It's on consoles, too. Interesting.
You ever get the chance, I would suggest. It's a fun game.
I'm gonna look into this because I know the kids always looking for some games to play. You don't know if it's for kids?
No, it's for kids. Just depends how old they are.
So let me see what's the age rating. Oh, it's mature.
Yeah, it's mature because like it does show, like, again, it is a full-on party game, but like I said,
it says violence, blood, and gore. I mean, that's
it's
not.
It's not something I'm be like, oh no, keep your kids away because they say things that are bad. It's more like, like for some parents, some parents wouldn't want your kid seeing that much blood in one thing, but it's a very fun game, and your kids, I'm sure. So I will trust you with yours. Yeah, I think they would have fun playing it, especially if they
freaking play like
Mario
Poppy
Party
Playtime and.
Oh yeah, they're fine.
Yeah. Yeah. So
there's no storyline to my knowledge of this game. It's just pretty much play around and get trophies. Mario Party had this Mario Party with blood.
Okay.
That sounds fun as hell, though.
That does sound fun.
That's great.
Brother
I love
Zay,
the game.
what have you been playing?
Oh, I have been playing. If you're, I guess you're watching on YouTube, you see me playing some of the Modern Warfare 4 beta that was released this weekend. If you pre-ordered the game, having a lot of fun with it. I like what they did with it. The movement is not super slow, but also not as fast as Black Ops, if that makes any sense. Black Ops is really fast paced, very jumpy and off the wall. I didn't enjoy that, but this one I'm enjoying. I'm playing a lot of it this weekend in particular.
Yeah, I didn't get enough time to play it. I played a little bit on Friday, and then I had somewhere to be on Saturday, so I didn't get a chance to play. So maybe I'll play a little bit today.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. They added some more game modes, like they added Search and Destroy. I did not try the single player campaign mission that they released. I was just like, I know they're gonna leave it on a cliffhanger and I'm gonna want more, so I'm just gonna leave it for the final game release because
that's
yeah, that's exactly what happened because my son came in. I came home from work and my son was like, I played the campaign mission. They left me on a big cliffhanger. I'm like, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
every trailer possible. They do it every time.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying playing the beta, as well as we played a bunch of the Gears beta before it ended, and in between I haven't been playing much since I started my new job. That's pretty much it.
Congratulations again, my brother.
Thank you, appreciate that. Other than that, yep, that's it. What have you been playing, Producer Jay?
So I just gotta say, because you brought it up, I really miss Gears E Day, man. Like, I'm going
Yeah.
through withdrawals right now. Like,
I
it's
swear
I
to
want to
God.
play it, and I still haven't installed. Like, that's even though I cannot do anything in it,
Oh
I
my
need to see it
god.
on my dashboard just so I could be like, soon, man, soon. Um, but yeah, no. Other than
Jesus
that,
Christ. Like Jesus Christ.
well, we played last weekend. Um, I actually been playing the new Fortnite season because it just dropped on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and they added freaking Sonic the Hedgehog, so I had to. It's
Yeah.
obligation. And
Look,
this season
it
is
look
like video game focused.
it
Yeah, so
looks
they have
so
Mega Man
cool.
coming.
It
It is
looks so
cool.
cool. I'm so
It's
upset I don't
so
play
cool.
Fortnite no more.
I know that's one of the things like a lot of people say like it's so cool, but it's like that they don't want to get back into Fortnite because it's like it's addicting, and I get it. Trust me.
It's
Like
not
I've
addicting. I just don't have it. I don't think I only had it for like my PlayStation 4, and then once I moved to PlayStation 5, I didn't re-download it. And I'm like, I'm not doing this shit.
well, you also
That's
need to
my,
have like time to do some shit. Like that's
oh yeah.
yeah.
I was like, it is what it is now in my life. I'm like, it's
But
gone.
yeah, no, so they're not teasing. They've already announced that they're bringing like other characters from like previous seasons that were gaming related. I know Master Chief is one of them, and like the Street Fighter characters, and I know Sora from Kingdom Hearts is gonna be in it. I don't
What
know
the
when.
fuck?
Yes. So
Ah.
you might have to do it again, brother Tay. Um, I'll keep you posted. You don't have to join now because he's not in the store yet.
Try to get away, and they keep pulling me back.
I'm telling you, that's ever since they brought in the Power Rangers, I've just been on Fortnite. Like that's like they know how to hit me where
You
it's
know,
effective.
you know what's funny? My friend, my brother, my army brother, who I do Twitch streams with on his channel.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna plug his channel unless you guys ever ask me to. But he plays Fortnite on his channel sometimes because it's just a variety of bullshit that we just throw together.
Mhm.
He's played it. He's like, I'm gonna be a pal. He's like, it's time I live out my dream. I'm gonna be the Red Ranger that I know I could be. And I was like, all right. I was like, all right,
As
you
I'm
little
telling
failure.
you, it's like the game that we always wanted as little kids. We could play as any character from any game or movie or show, whatever, and like it's just like the ultimate crossover. It's I had not argument, but like it was a discussion about like what is going to be like the bigger crossover event for gaming. Is it going to be Fortnite or is it still Smash Bros? And honestly, with the way like things are going and like gaming is trending, Fortnite
Fortnite.
might be it might be the one because it's not
Yeah.
just gaming anymore. It's like every bit of entertainment. And
Mm-hmm.
like 10 years from now, like our kids will be nostalgic for Fortnite the way we are for Smash Bros.
The way we are.
Um
Yeah.
so
Which they just. It always Smash Brothers is always funny because I always remember that interview of Nintendo with the founder and the creator of Smash Brothers, which is always funny to me. I don't, brothers. I think you've seen that interview where
Yeah.
they were when they announced like the Wii U or the Wii when they announced the Wii and they
yeah.
announced that Smash Brothers Brawl was coming. The
And they
creator of
didn't
Smash
tell
Brothers,
the creator, yeah.
no, they didn't tell him at all. He found out with us.
Yeah, he was like, "Wait a
That's
minute."
great.
He was like, I
Um
introduced the Smash Brothers Brawl. He's like, bitch, what?
but
Like this.
outside of that, I did say I played a little bit of the beta. I didn't play enough to really like it. I played like maybe one or two matches.
Beta.
Um Yes. But I think I mentioned this before. I started a new playthrough on Baldur's Gate.
Yes.
My single player run. This is gonna be more of just like because I put it on the easiest difficulty just so I can like get up the achievements, and then I think my next one is gonna be because I did a Dark Urge run, but it was like rejecting it, but this time I think I'm gonna embrace it, and I'm gonna for the first time that I can
Forever.
remember in any RPG, I'm gonna try to be a bad guy.
It was tough.
I
You
know
never
My
because
Dark
are you
Urge run was tough, man.
that you guys are never bad guys in Infamous?
No,
no,
Well,
no,
like
no.
what?
This
in
it's
every
ins-
game,
Mm.
I'm
For
always the good guy. Like I just can't.
yeah, for whatever reason, Baldur's Gate is different when it comes to the choices. The choices are incredibly difficult, and you lose a lot of the core party members. It's
I know.
difficult. It's very difficult. Like you won't have like. Do you know about the honor mode? I mean the Dark Urge one. You did one, right?
I did one, but it was like me like overcoming it. So like it was more of like
Oh,
a
okay.
redemption story for me.
Oh no, I did a Dark Urge one, and everybody was dead basically. Car
Yeah.
lag, yeah, everybody was dead. I killed so many. I think I
Yeah.
killed so many people. It wasn't. I was not trying to redeem. But it was really hard to get through. Like it
I
was
can imagine.
really really hard to get through.
To be fair, I feel like
Um.
that's the best part of like those choose games because that was my favorite thing when it came to Undertale. Because if
Oh,
you
Okay. Okay.
Undertale.
yeah, because if you play Undertale, you have the options to be a pacifist, and everything always is lovely. It's a little hard with some of the attackers, but like everything's cool. When it's attack, when you're being evil, just killing people, at a certain point, like it does, the game just there's no music, there's no nothing in the game anymore. You're just walking
Oh
around in
damn.
silence. Just like this is pretty much like look what you done. This is what you
Yeah.
chose.
Yeah, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Just out of like sheer curiosity, just to see like how I can handle all my party members being against me, essentially.
Well, it
You
um,
won't
won't
be
do
all of
you
them.
won't do well.
it won't be all of them. There's a few. I know there's a few that will be like, hell yeah, embrace that shit.
Yeah.
You want to be evil? I'm all for it. There's always somebody like that. I feel like
Yeah.
that's the interesting part when it comes. I think the only one they don't. That's the interesting part for Infamous. For like when in second part when you choose to be evil, you still your love interest is just changed and it's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Definitely helps.
other than that, that's the main things I've been playing.
All right.
Outside of the occasional Balatro or ball pit, ball X pit, however pronounce
Oh
it.
yeah. Yeah.
Those are my like quick. I got like 15 minutes. Let me just play around.
Nice.
Let me kill everybody.
I guess we'll jump into the news. We don't have a lot to discuss, but we don't have a lot of news to
What we
discuss.
do have is pretty big.
Yes, yeah, big news, but not very many. All right, let's jump right into it. This time we're going to be talking about Sony first. Let's talk about Sony's EULA emails to remind PlayStation users that they don't own digital games. That's right. So uh, I think it was a month ago, they announced that in early 2028, they're going to stop making physical discs and going all digital. Now, and within record timing, they came out and decided to remind everybody by sending everybody emails that, well, you don't actually own the games. Well, we always knew this, but this is sort of like just bad timing on Sony, you know?
Yeah.
The email states the software is licensed to you. It's not sold. You are granted a limited, non-exclusive, non-transferable, and personal license to play or use the software for your private, non-commercial use of the system or device it's intended for. And they just basically the email is very long. It's like 40 or 50 pages because they go through all the terms of service and break it down to you. But like that was like the biggest part of this, especially with the whole digital only in 2028. It is a stark reminder that you do not own the games you purchase, digital or physical. It's a dark day for Sony.
Yeah, I have to question like the timing of this. Like,
Yeah.
They weren't.
was
They
it
weren't.
accidental or was it purposeful?
No,
I feel
it was,
like it was on purpose.
it was on purpose. Don't question that. It was fully on purpose. They did that shit on purpose.
Yeah, because like with everything that's been happening with the physical games being phased out, like it's like Sony from what is it, 2006 when the PS3 launched? That Sony is back. Arrogant Sony is fully back in full force. And they don't give a shit like what they tell you or what they do or whatever, because they know they're basically flexing right now. They're saying that we can do and say and uh instill anything that we want to, and you'll still come back. And I know a lot of people online are going to say, oh, PS5 is my last console. I'm never trusting Sony again, blah, blah, blah. But then when the PS6 gets announced, we know the same people are going to be coming back and be like, oh, new intergalactic. Oh, like, you know it's going to happen. It happens every time. Sony does something shitty. They dangle a new game in front of them, and then they just stop complaining. The thing is that they don't have anything really new to dangle in front of them. They had Wolverine and God of War Laufe, but they don't have anything else besides that. And Intergalactic is still too far away. I don't know. They'll probably do another State of Play, and people will talk about how it's the greatest thing ever. Although the last one, people were kind of down on it, so maybe not. I don't know. The tides may be turning in terms of like the Sony's favorability in the gaming landscape. And honestly, I think it would be crazy for Xbox not to like capitalize at it. At least
100%.
a little bit. At least a little bit.
100%.
Because while they basically have the same policy regarding like digital games and stuff like that, they don't have to be upfront in your face about it and basically slap you across the face telling you that you don't own these games. I think it's just it's the messaging that they have to get right. Sony just does not care about their messaging. They're just telling you how it is, and they're ripping that Band-Aid off. Microsoft has to be very careful about how they proceed, and hopefully with Project Posterion or whatever, the digital to or physical to digital program, that will kind of ease people into like the idea like, okay, we know we don't really own these games, but the benefits of digital outweigh the negatives, I guess. Whereas Sony just is not even saying anything. They're just like, yeah, you don't own it. There's really no benefit to it. Fuck you.
Yeah, it's a bit ridiculous. Honestly, I think the best thing that Xbox and Microsoft can do right now is say, hey, Helix will have a disk drive, but that's it. That's all they need.
That's it. That's all they gotta say.
Just need Helix will have a disk drive and they'll have a win on their hands.
Even if it's sold separately, even if it's like an external drive, just saying that they'll have a disk drive shows that they will support physical games.
Owning physical copies. Can't have that taken away from you. Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
That's literally the biggest win they can have right now. Just come out with a statement that Elder Scrolls 6 will be exclusive to Xbox consoles and it will support a physical disc on release, and
Dear
boom,
God.
that's it.
Dear God,
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls. Oh, get it away from me.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that they could do. It's really just it's dependent on how they want to do it. And it's funny because like Nintendo is this like deathly silent because they're in the same boat. If anything,
They're in the same place.
if anything, they're probably worse because of the whole freaking game key thing that I still can't get over. Like, so yesterday I went to my nephew's birthday party and they got him a Switch 2 for his birthday.
Oh, nice.
And I had to warn them because they were transferring over things from the old Switch because I ran into an issue where I almost locked my son out when I got him his Switch 2 from the free game that they gave you because I almost tied it to the wrong account. And if I had done that, then he wouldn't have been able to play it on his account. And that's because of the game key card thing. Like it's so ridiculous.
I did the same exact thing, but I actually locked the game to a different account.
Oh my!
Yeah, I remember you said that. Yeah,
it was the free Mario Kart world that came with the system. I still have the account, so I can still play it whenever. But it's not my main account, so it's a whole separate account.
Yeah, so I had to basically like walk them through how to do it properly to make sure that it's not gonna get.
I needed you there with me. Why weren't you there with me?
Listen, I'm sorry, but
he's not sorry. Don't believe him. He's lying to you.
Nintendo's policy is way worse than Sony's, honestly.
Yeah,
and that's why they're not saying anything.
And they're not going to anything for the longest. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Like, they looking at this, they like, ooh. A lot of people angry.
You know what?
Yeah.
Despite their digital game policy, At Nintendo's actually doing well in general. They just gave all the developers and everybody raises.
That's the that's
Like
the crazy thing.
they're doing so many good things while doing also terrible, terrible things on the side
Yeah, it's
with
like
digital games.
like they're so like dev friendly and like the employee friendly. Like they actually support their company. Like it's not like they're doing mass layoffs like everybody else is doing. You rarely hear about Nintendo laying off people. But then on the other side, they're freaking anti-consumer as fuck, and it's like a tale of two Nintendos,
Hey. Say they were like, we got to pick one to be good, right?
right? And they say fuck the consumers. We got our shit locked down. We're good.
No, I'm not gonna say nothing. Whatever.
Yeah.
I can't.
Well,
Mhm.
back to the Sony back to the Sony email. I want to touch on this because everybody's been talking about, the whole Sony backlash. There is a blackout planned this week as you're listening to this podcast from the 23rd until the 30th. They want a complete and total Sony blackout. I don't know how well this
It's
blackout is supposed to actually go or if it will do anything. I doubt it. Sony is very on the we're going to do it anyway. They already decided that. So, but there is PlayStation blackout, so they ask people not to go on PlayStation, sign into their accounts, or play any games related to PlayStation during that window.
no, this is all performative nonsense. Like
Yeah.
nothing like it's gonna. I'm sure some people will adhere to it, but it's gonna be like less than 1%, if that. Like freaking a fraction of 1% of people who actually participate in this. Nobody's gonna
Yeah.
care. They're gonna get FOMO. They're gonna start playing again, and
It's not even
it's not gonna
FOMO
mean
because
anything.
here's the thing, because you'll get some gamers, like true gamers, to do it. I won't lie to you. You want to know who you're not going to get to do it? Most likely, the 2K gamers.
Exactly.
My son is playing 2K right now on PlayStation.
Told you.
You see,
He
they're not
just
gonna
he looked
care.
back and says, "Yup."
2K 27, and I know like people were going to be on that for a while.
Yeah.
I already do this.
Listen, if it's any consolidation, I've been participating in this PlayStation blackout for like over a year.
I swear to God. I swear to
I've
God.
not turned on my PlayStation at all.
That's hilarious.
I swear to God, this brother over here is playing with me.
All right, let's move on from the PlayStation news and the shenanigans over there to talk about the God of War casting has been updated. As we found out a few weeks ago that Ryan Hurst got hurt while filming and they did not want to wait for him to heal, so they just decided to do a whole recast for Kratos. And we got, I believe, what should be a really good casting, which is Dave Bautista, the former WWE wrestler turned actor. Dave Bautista, who played Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, is going to be our God of War.
Honestly, this is what they
awesome
should have
casting.
done from the
Awesome
get-go.
casting.
I remember when people were fan casting Kratos in the beginning. I mean, we got like the silly one like The Rock or whatever.
That's because people want to put The Rock in everything. Never listen to me.
Yeah, I mean,
every time we fucking turn around on anything that's has to do with action or muscular people, they're like,
I mean,
we should put The Rock in it.
we
No,
had
the
a
fuck we
whole
don't.
we had a whole conversation in the group chat about The Rock.
Yeah,
But
I
anyway,
had it.
oh yeah, you didn't participate.
No,
But,
because it was dumb.
But yeah, no, Dave Bautista has proven himself to actually be a good actor, both like physically and like creatively. I know a lot of people like they see him as Drax and they think like, oh, he's just the comedic relief and stuff like that. It's like no, like he has other roles outside of Drax. He's done more dramatic roles in other movies and stuff like that. Obviously, nothing as big as being Drax, but I think this could be on that level in terms of like star power, and I think it's a good casting. I like Dave Bautista. He's a good actor. He has the good physique. Obviously, he's probably not going to be as jacked as he used to be because he's obviously older now. But he can still get in good shape, and I think it'll work out, at least compared to how Ryan Hurst looked. Because I mean, even though, because when I think of Kratos, I think like super huge jacked, and Ryan Hurst was not that. He was like ripped, but he wasn't like super huge like in the game. So I think it's gonna be a different look. So I think it'll be fine for Batista to be like a little bit slimmer, but ultimately it's good, and I'm looking forward to it. I am interested though because they did also say they were gonna recast Atreus for the same reason, because they couldn't wait, and thing with
No,
child actors is
no, they're gonna keep the little boy, but there's
oh, they
gonna be
did?
yeah,
I
and they're
thought they were
gonna
gonna change him.
no. What the whole
Oh,
recasting for the boy is
the
that he's
original plan was to recast him.
yeah, no. What happens is that the show will go on with the little boy that they currently casted, but it's gonna have a time jump, so they're gonna need a little bit older Atreus, and they don't want to wait for the little kid to get older, so they're gonna cast an older version of Atreus.
Oh, okay. I thought the
Yes.
original plan was that because Ryan Hurst got hurt, they didn't want to wait and risk the child actor getting older, and
No,
then
they're only reshooting, I believe, the scenes with for Dave Bautista, not because of the little boy. Little boy,
okay.
I think they're what they're doing. They're showing like in the past when he's young, like little Atreus learning all the stuff that Kratos trying to
Mm.
teach him, like the hunting and stuff. But I think there's gonna be a time scale because even in the games, he's not that young. He's more like
He's
the
he's
12, 13, right?
the first God of War 4, right? Because that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
Yeah, I guess
2018. Yeah,
Fire
yeah.
4. Yeah, 2018.
first one with old Kratos. Yeah, he was either 11 or 12 at that point, and I think God
Yeah.
of War Ragnarok. I think he was more of a teenage, like 14 to 16.
Yeah, yeah. See, so that's what they're doing. They're doing like the young age Atreus, and then they're gonna jump to an older Atreus where he's a little bit older than because that little kid, he's young.
Yeah, he's very
I
young.
think he's like
I was gonna say,
9.
how long are these seasons going to be? Is the better question. Because
True.
if they film like 2 seasons on game one, by the time they do the third season on Ragnarok, he might already be of age.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
it's
I do.
possible.
Yeah, maybe that is the plan. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Either way, I'm happy for Dave, and I'm looking forward to it because I Dave Bautista's my guy. All right. I mean, I've been watching him since wrestling, so I'm a little bit biased on that front.
I got no complaints. He's a good actor.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
Dra-
is.
Fantastic as Drax. He's also played in like other movies where like he's been a villain or has been like some weird things going on where he's in action. I think he'll be fine in this.
Yeah.
I do hope he does like knowing him, he probably already has been playing the games before. So I hope he does actually get to talk to the voice actor to get more of it.
Yeah. Christopher Judge. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think. Well, honestly, this is kind of like a side point. I think Christopher Judge did an interview, and he was a little bit upset because
Because he wants to play it.
well,
Ignore him.
no, it wasn't because of that. Although I would be too. But anyway, I think it was more of just the writers for the show didn't, or the writers for the game were not hired for the show. Because I mean, if
Oh.
anybody knows the story, it'll be the writers of the game.
Yeah.
But he was upset that they weren't not even consulted. Like it was just a whole new writing team. So, I don't know how he would feel about somebody, because maybe he thought that Ryan Hurst was a good fit because he was part of the games. He played Thor in the game. But now that he's
Oh.
not in it anymore, maybe he might feel some type of way about Batista. I don't know. Maybe maybe he's
He did go on to say that he does not have any ambition to play a live action Kratos.
no. I don't think he
Yeah.
wanted to play it. I
Yeah.
mean,
Maybe
I'm
look,
sure it's a lot physically demanding, even though he has the voice.
sometimes you get old, bro. You gotta realize the limits.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and he's been acting since like the 80s.
Yeah.
He was in I think it was Stargate. So he's been a long time he's been acting. So he's definitely a lot older now in 2026. I don't know if his knees would be able to take any of all those action sequences.
I mean, that's what you got body doubles for, right?
His action sequence is the mocap suit. Let him rock. I think he's done enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's. I guess we could move right on. I gotta add a story here talking about Xbox 25th anniversary going to be celebrating by partnering with McDonald's in the UK only, which has got some people
a little
upset.
weird.
I know.
What the fuck?
People are upset because it's only in the UK and Ireland, but they're doing in-game rewards for purchasing meals over there in their countries. All their big franchises out of Xbox are getting in-game rewards like Halo Combat Evolved, Forza Horizon 6, Fallout 76, Candy Crush Saga, even World of Warcraft and Overwatch, all gonna have in-game items that they can redeem from supporting both McDonald's and Xbox 25th anniversary celebration going on. Just like they have Halo Combat Evolved, they're gonna get a Master Chief exclusive armor, car vouchers in Forza, get a Sugar Bomb bundle in Fallout 76, you get a booster bundle in Candy Crush, and World of Warcraft you can get a Red Hot portable bakery, and in Overwatch get a Kiriko donut break emote. So I think this year specifically, Xbox is going really big with the marketing and the partnerships. We see that with Gears of War E-Day, marketing with WWE, and now McDonald's partnering up with Xbox for their 25th anniversary. They're going all out this year.
Yeah. Part of me like misses the days with the Burger King collaboration where they had like 3 games you could get, like actual games. I feel like maybe they probably should have done that. I don't know because I know Burger King. Honestly, Burger King gets like the good marketing stuff more than
Yeah.
McDonald's recently, and
Yes.
that's why I was
Burger-
surprised that they did it with
No.
McDonald's. But maybe that's why it's only in the UK. Maybe they have something planned for the US. That's different.
I think since we've become adults or late teens, McDonald's has not been doing great.
Yeah, like they get some partnerships, but it's always for like little kid related stuff. Like I know in I think either September or October, they're doing a Dragon Ball collaboration for
Oh,
Burger King.
Yeah, Burger King's doing the Dragon Ball
Yeah,
collaboration.
and that's
Right
what I'm
now,
saying.
McDonald's is going to be doing a at least here in the United States a One Piece
Yeah.
collaboration, and they're also doing a God of War, not God of War. I'm sorry, Godzilla.
Godzilla.
They're doing a Godzilla and Hello
Oh,
Kitty
Hello Kitty.
combo.
Yeah.
So that. Yeah, so they're getting stuff over there at McDonald's, and yes, Burger King does have some really cool collabs because they had the SpongeBob one, and they had the
Oh my God,
Wednesday
Mandalorian.
Wendy's and Burger King SpongeBob shit has been funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been good, but this one is just a big one. I'm only upset about it because they're getting car vouchers for Forza Horizon 6, and it's only in the UK.
That's what gets me. It's McDonald's. Like when you think McDonald's, you think the United States. Like it's not really associated with the UK, but I guess maybe now it is. I don't know.
If you want honest disappointment, like look up anything when it comes to McDonald's menus in over the country. It sucks how much they give us. They don't give us shit.
Oh yeah, the menus in other countries are way
It's so
better.
beautiful. Like when I went to London and Canada, the times where I was like, what should I order? Like I was like, I'm not feel like moving around. What should I get for food? I'm like, oh, there's a McDonald's here. What's this? I was like in London, I was like, Burger King chicken. I was like, oh, McDonald's chicken Big Mac. What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
It's a
no,
Big
they
Mac
definitely get
only
the
with chicken fillet. They had the chicken selects and the original snack wrap. I'm like, this is bullshit.
yeah. The overseas McDonald's gets all the good stuff.
It's all regional. Like if you go to Japan, their McDonald's has like shrimp and lobster stuff, sandwiches. So it's just like it's all regional.
Yeah.
You go to in Italy, they have like Parmesan cheese, like just snacks. Like you just grab Parmesan cheese. Like they don't have that anywhere else.
I think
they don't.
in the McDonald's in I think Mexico or maybe like some like Hispanic country, they have like you can get rice and beans in McDonald's.
You can. You can. You can also
That's
get
crazy.
I think in Filipino you can get like different type of pies, like pineapple mango pies. There's a lot of different desserts overseas.
Yeah.
They just
All
don't
right.
want just fuck
Listen,
us, I guess.
we gotta move on because I'm hungry.
I know. I'm gonna say I was making me hungry.
We're
That's
making
not
me
like
hungry here.
that sounds like y'all problem. I got no do.
All right, let's definitely move on. Though we have some I guess this is sort of these leaks are weird. In particular with Mario, because the leak came out last year, but now it's blowing up all over the internet again. And we're talking about a new potential 3D Mario for the Nintendo Switch 2 and Super Mario Titans. Now, this was leaked a year ago. They deemed it was fake, but it resurfaced again, and people are wondering if the leak is real or fake because of the rise of AI. Now they did show some pictures with the main title screen as well as some actual like biomes that you can play through on the game. So nobody knows if this is true, if it's real or not. But it's very interesting to see. You haven't had a Super Mario. I think this is 20. When was the last 3D Super Mario? It was Odyssey, right?
If you don't count the re-releases,
No,
yeah,
It
we're
was
not counting
Odyssey.
that. Yeah,
It
so
was
then it's
Odyssey.
been quite some time since we had like a 3D Super Mario. It would be very nice to have a Super Mario for the Nintendo Switch 2. And we know this, well, we'll see if this is actually real because people are reporting it's AI, but nobody knows the truth.
yeah. Though from based on what I saw, there is a potential that it could be AI. Because some people were talking about the HUD being from like other games, but I know a lot of times developers they use like placeholder uh resources.
Yeah.
So it could just be that they were using it from another game just as like a temporary thing while they developed the original one that they're making. Um but based on what I saw, I feel like it could be. If this was released or leaked a year ago, I don't think AI was that good last year to like mimic something as detailed as like a Mario game. Um, but
And you'd
I
be
don't
right.
know. It's really
You'd be
hard to say, and
absolutely right.
that's
There's
one of
no
the
way it could.
problems with AI in this day and age. Like it's gotten me a few times, and I'm not ashamed to admit it that like AI is getting good enough to fool people, even including people who pay attention to the stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The concept seems really interesting because it's like it's all the Mario characters, and they have you get like I guess you can swap in between all of them, and they all have different power ups. Um, and it looked and played well based on the pictures, like Mario Odyssey. So maybe it's just like gonna be that, but just like an ensemble game.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
It definitely like some of the pictures definitely look AI, but then some of the pictures look legit, and I'm like, man, I can't tell.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really hard to
that's
tell. And to be fair, a lot of times with these leaks, like it never ceased to amaze me how every time when there is a leak, there's the shittiest camera that takes the pictures. No matter what it is, whether it's for like movies, like freaking Doomsday,
that's my
or
favorite part. That's
or
my
games,
favorite
it's
thing.
always taken on a shittiest potato camera. It's like
The people,
why?
the people who release other people get pictures of Bigfoot every year.
So for real, exactly. So it's like, can we at least get one like high quality leak?
Like it's 2026. What kind of phone you got? What's going
Yeah,
on here?
exactly. It's like there's no reason why we have to have these shitty leaks or shitty footage leaks.
What you
So,
mean? You don't believe in Bigfoot?
but it would be interesting to see if this is real. And I mean, it is about time, like you said, that we got a new 3D Mario game. So
Yeah, I mean, we got a whole new system, but we don't have a whole new Mario game. I'm sick and
It would
tired of
make
playing the
sense.
old school Mario games, although they're fantastic. I want something new, something that's made for the Switch 2.
Right.
Well, let's move on. We have some of the biggest news to discuss this week out of the gaming sphere is GTA. That's right. It has been leaking all over. Somebody needs to call a plumber and take two. It's crazy.
Ew,
Maybe
seriously.
Mario can help.
Right?
We have so many videos come out, and people thought they were just clips that people stole from Take-Two, but no, it seems that the GTA leaker actually has a playable build of the game, and he's been playing the game and leaking stuff just recently, as of I think last night. After many people had requested him to go into a strip club or a club and take footage in the club. So that footage was released this morning, and it's just been getting a little bit out of hand with these leaks.
You know, this is I've never seen this much leaks for any particular game. And I get it, GTA 6 is like the biggest media release in ever on pretty much, yeah.
Time, baby, big time.
So I get why like this is like it's why it's getting so much attention and why people are milking this. Because I know for a lot of the quote unquote leaks were like basically proven false. People were trying to jump on the bandwagon and use AI to try and like simulate some of the footage that was released. But now we're starting to get more like regular gameplay footage, and yeah, no, this is bad. And at first I didn't think that it was that big of a deal, because I mean games have leaks all the time. But the issue is the fact that it's one thing to leak like a trailer or to leak some gameplay footage, but to have an actual build of the game that can be distributed potentially is very damaging to I guess Rockstar and Take-Two, because if you have a build of a game like swirling around online, then that's just gonna push people to play that instead, and basically like use that to like do whatever the fuck they want. And a lot of people will use it for nefarious reasons. There was already, we saw in one of the things that brother Matt posted in the chat, that people were trying to already use it to inject Trojan horses into people's PCs, because they
Jesus Christ.
quote unquote leaked the build, and people were gonna download it. Yeah, and just in general, just don't. I wouldn't try to get this build. Don't even like entertain the idea of trying to get this build, even if it is even if it does get leaked. You never know what's going to be attached to it, and you don't know what's going to be sent out to like Rockstar, Take-Two. They could come after you. It's not worth it. Just play the game normally. It's fine. But yeah, so this is it's just a really massive leak, and some people are even thinking that it's being done on purpose by Rockstar, which is crazy.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, no, people are starting to believe.
I can see a conspiracy theory forming from
Yeah,
this.
there's a conspiracy theory going around that Rockstar is purposely doing that because there's a character in, I guess, in the game that is like a hacker or stuff like that. And I guess this is kind of like viral marketing leading up to the Netflix gameplay reveal. The only thing that kind of throws a wrench in that is the fact that Take-Two lost a bunch of money on their stocks. I think they went down like 20% or something like that.
Yeah, no, it was like one point some $1 billion, and they lost one day.
Yeah, in one day. So it's like, I don't think Rockstar would be willing to tank their own stock just for a viral marketing thing of a game that's already gonna sell billions.
It's going to sell. It's going to sell out. It's going to sell out.
There's no way everybody on the freaking earth is gonna play this game at this point.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to do a viral marketing campaign. It does
Very
that
true.
doesn't make sense.
Not to mention that they subpoenaed both Sony and Microsoft.
No, I think they subpoenaed Discord and Microsoft because I think the build that they have is the Xbox version. So I
Yeah.
think that's why anybody who's
Discord,
saying that
yes.
anybody who says they have the PlayStation version or like trying to make it seem like they're playing it on PlayStation, that's not the build that's leaked. It's the Xbox version, but it has like PC controls, which I mean, obviously we know it's coming to PC eventually.
Yeah,
So
it
I guess
always
it's like
does.
an early build of the PC version. But we don't. What's interesting is that the person who's leaking it isn't like they're just doing like very basic like open world roam free roam stuff. So they're not doing much. They're just showing like driving around, beating up people, going like you said, strip clubs. It's just like basic stuff. They did show off that there is a fuel mechanic where you can fill up your gas in your car, which I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of like I feel like that's a little bit too immersive to
I
the
mean,
point where
that's
it's just like I'm not trying to pay for my gas. Like
who said you had to pay for it? Just go into the gas station, shoot
well,
them.
that's what they did in the
Yeah, shoot them and steal the gas. It's GTA.
No, they pumped their gas and then they went inside and robbed the store.
There you
So
go. It's GTA. I'm not paying for shit.
I guess
Oh,
it's
shit.
just the little details, that they're adding into the stuff. But yeah, no, they haven't shown any, or they have shown some like story stuff, but it's like not anything like crazy. Like there's
Well,
no like super spoilers about the ending or anything like that. At least not yet.
Not that's the thing, not yet, because the leaker did say that if he is caught and he set up some sort of dead man switch, so to speak, and if he is caught, the full game build will release to the public as well, because he has it like on a switch where if he doesn't manually stop it from uploading, it will just upload it. So if he's caught, it's uploaded anyway. So now it's like a catch-22. Do you catch this
Odyssey?
guy and have the game
Hey,
fully just released?
I
yes.
feel like
Catch him now.
So
let's see what's
this-
real.
this would have been a fantastic like not loophole, but like a way to like kind of protect himself if it didn't get out. But now the fact that people know that this is a thing, all it's gonna take is for whoever catches him to be like, all right, delete all that before we take you in.
Yeah, but I don't know if
Because
that, I mean, that's not how
Rockstar is
that.
gonna
He doesn't
be
have
working
to.
with it. He doesn't have to, but then it's just like he's risking he's
What,
risking
more
adding
time?
more time.
It's fucking gonna go to jail anyway.
Yeah, like it's fuck it, throw it out there. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like, if you don't want to
He
go,
doesn't have
if
to
you
do
don't want to go
shit.
caught, yeah, if you don't want to get caught, make up something and be like, nah, if I get caught, I'm releasing this everywhere. Like, I would do the same thing. It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, if they catch him, he knows he's gonna do jail. Not just
Yeah.
now. We're talking about not a fine. We're talking about actual jail time, right? Because not only did he get a build of it where, it's now stealing intellectual property. You're talking of at least a minimum 5 years. He's doing minimum 5 years. He's like, fuck it, I'll release it if you catch me. And he's gonna go to jail anyway. So he'll do whatever he can to try and either stop that or stop them from pursuing him. And a lot of this is stemming from the whole them following Sony with the only digital releases. There's no physical copy of the game, so his whole thing was just a big protest against Rockstar for going along with Sony's plan for a digital future.
Yeah.
Like, what's the?
I mean,
like, you gonna go to jail? Might as well. And also, even if it's not true, use it as a bluff to make sure they can't arrest you. Like, it makes sense to be like, yeah, if you arrest me, I'm gonna release everything. Like, would you not? That's like saying that's like a hostage situation. They're like, if you come in here, everyone dies. I may not plan to kill everyone, but like, I'm not trying to go to jail anytime soon. So like,
yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it would have been at least a little bit more foolproof if he didn't announce that. Or if it didn't get out. I don't know if he announced it or anything like that, but
The brother's
Um,
he's trying not to serve prison time.
he's going to regardless. Like this only ends up with him in prison. Like this is
Uh, or
not a
his
situation unless he flees the country. I don't even know
there's
where he's
a
at.
yeah, there's a bunch of ways this technically can end. If the normal way would end up with jail time.
Yeah, many
Do we
different
know?
outcomes, but we don't know.
Do we
Yeah,
know where he's based?
no, and I'm
No.
not trying to find out because then I
Yeah.
gotta answer phone calls, and I don't
Yeah.
want that.
None of my business. We stay out of that one. We just gonna watch from afar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what?
Well, either way, like this is probably like one of the biggest gaming leaks in a long time.
Yeah. In the
and
history of gaming, I think.
I don't think
Most likely.
When have you seen another game leak this much that people are literally clawing at him to try and get more leaks, as well as for a gaming company to go after them, subpoena other, publishers and other,
well,
gaming.
so I guess my mind goes back to the Insomniac leak specifically because it went way deeper into like the studio and Sony's financials and all that stuff. It was bigger than just the Wolverine stuff.
Yeah,
That's why this is
Yeah.
just the game. Like we don't know anything about like I mean, I hope that nothing comes from like the devs and Rockstar's financials and stuff like that. This is just the game that's being leaked. Whereas with the Insomniac leak, it was like everything.
I mean, that was
That's why
definitely
like
something that's definitely
and
devastating.
also the Nintendo leak too. The one that like had a bunch of old canceled games on it and stuff like that. The was it the Nintendo Giga leak? I think that's what it was called.
Those are all definitely big leaks, but I think the cultural reference for GTA is bigger. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's be like realistic about it. Let's say the build actually does release. Do you think that it'll lessen the impact that GTA 6 will have?
Nope.
No.
So then that's where my mind goes. It's just like, it's only gonna get people hyped up. Yes, there's gonna be some pirates out there who's gonna try and get their stuff. But like I said, there's also gonna be people with nefarious purposes behind it. They're gonna probably get a hold of it and try it and use it to spread malware to other people. So I think
I think the leaks ultimately only affect the PC market because it's coming to consoles and people on consoles are already buying it. So really, it just affects the PC market because they have to wait a year. And
That
who's
is
to
true.
know that they'll wait the year versus downloading a build that they got leaked online.
Honestly, if Rockstar was smart, if they really just announce the PC version early, just be like, hey, it's coming in spring 2027 instead of a year later.
That's right. We calling you out, Rockstar. You pussy. What's up? Is that what you meant? No, but that's why I'm taking it because it's funny.
But I feel like
Facts.
that would be a way to mitigate the damage. Because if that, like you said, the PC version is the one being affected here.
Yeah.
The console versions are gonna sell regardless.
Yeah, definitely. Well, besides the leaks that came out of this, and if you don't know, but Adam Sessler, who was big in the gaming verse many years ago, he's still here talking games on podcasts every now and then. He has a show. He discussed on a podcast that there may be some sort of monthly subscription related to GTA 6, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. I think if I see that, I may not even buy the actual game.
So if I had to guess, it would probably be something for like in-game. It'll be something similar to like GTA Plus, where you pay the subscription, but you get like a monthly thing of money or cars or something like that. I don't think it's gonna be because this is a single player game. Like what subscription service could you possibly have? Other than like in-game items. So it'll be kind of like basically like a microtransaction system, but as a subscription instead. I don't think it's gonna be anything crazy. I just think
mean,
the idea of a subscription for a single player game will not sit right with a lot of people. But obviously, you don't have to pay for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and of course you don't have to pay for it, but there are going to be people out there paying for it just to be able to do whatever or get whatever they're going to offer. And I think that sets a bad precedent for the future of games in general. Imagine every game that comes out in the future after this having some sort of subscription service. And I'm sure GTA may not be the first to do it, but still it sets that, like, if GTA can do it, we can do it, and then it's just every game's gonna come out with a damn subscription service. Like, it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, I guess this is more of just like a slippery slope type of situation where if GTA does it, then that opens the floodgates for others to do it. Although, like I said, it's similar to like the microtransaction stuff. We've seen that before. I remember, is it Shadow of Mordor that had microtransactions for a single player game? Like, so, and then that was poorly received, so they stopped doing that. So I don't know. We'll have to see what that ends up being, but it's definitely going to be interesting over the next couple months.
Definitely. I mean, that's it for the news. We got through the news. That's all we have. That's it. It wasn't too much this week, but there was a lot to talk about with GTA alone.
Yeah, it always feels this like last week we missed a week. I was sick. I don't know if you can hear it on my voice. I'm still getting over it. So that's why we weren't able to record. But it always feels that way whenever we miss a week. Like, it just so happens there's not that much to talk about that week. So it works out in our favor.
It does.
Yeah, so that'll do it. Remember, if you're watching us on YouTube, you can like, comment, and subscribe. If you're listening to us on a podcasting app, you can share us and rate us and do all that nice stuff. If you look in the description, you can see our sponsors, W Energy and NordVPN. If you buy, it'll save you some money on some products and services. And if you support them, they'll support us, and we'll thank them and we'll thank you. That's it. We'll see you guys hopefully next week, because I feel like we've been like on and off every other week. Hopefully nothing comes up. But regardless, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Laters.